Hello all, Munch here. Welcome to another episode of my FM19 Aston Villa save. Today we will have two big games, both of which will be in the Premier League. The plan originally was that we would play against Manchester United and Liverpool and then CSK in Moscow. But as you can see from the screen, we've actually already qualified from our Champions League group. I'll show you how we got there in a minute, which means that a draw away in Russia will be enough for us to qualify top of our group, and therefore I maybe might show you the highlights of it, but really today it's all about the Premier League, because as you can also see, we are top after 14 games. And that is in no small way down to the fact that our defence is ridiculous. We've only conceded 5 goals. 5 goals. That's all we've conceded in the Premier League so far this season. It is frankly incredible. And since the last time that we met, we actually had a 4-0 thumping by Tottenham in the Carabao Cup fourth round, but since then we've just won or drawn everything. The only 2 draws we've had are come at Real Madrid away in the Bernabeu in the Champions League, and in our last Premier League game, which was away at Turf Moor against Burnley. Other than that, we have dispatched Crystal Palace, Newcastle and Chelsea and Anderlecht in the Champions League. So, today we play Manchester United, who aren't doing as well as they normally would. They are down in 7th, and then we take on 4th place Liverpool on the Friday. So we're going Tuesday, Friday, Tuesday at the moment. Scheduling's a bit of a pain in the arse. As you can see, our record against United is pretty woeful. We have only won 2 and drawn 1 of the 10 meetings that we've had with them. United have won 7. Recently, though, we've been slightly better against them, so let's hope that that form continues. And yes, before you ask, Glenn Hazel is still not playing to his ability. Still stuck on 7 goals. It could be better. I'm just going to quickly change the lineup around and then we'll get cracking. So in terms of the lineup today, only a couple of enforced changes. Jordan Henderson is still out injured, and I've got a couple of people returning from injury, notably Santiago Gaetan, who has been out for a little while with a knock, which means that Alves is stepping in for him on the right hand side. But other than that, it's the usual lineup. Christensen's in goal, Fila, Rudiger, Markovic and James Bree are the back 4. Vile and Goretzka make up the midfield partnership, with Maria Navarro and Alves in behind Glenn Hazel, and I have warned him about his form recently. You can tell he is really struggling. Only down to a 6.94 in the last 5 games. More importantly, because the average rating doesn't look so bad, but it's 1 goal in his last 5 games. Not good enough for a player we signed for £67 million. I don't know how long I can keep him there until Jack Lancaster takes his place. This is really the acid test. I think until this point we've had some quite decent fixtures. I mean, like we played Chelsea and they were quite difficult. But other than that, we've had a really, I don't want to say easy run, but a very nice run at the start of the season. This is our first real big acid test. I'm going to passionately say we owe Manchester United for what happened in our last match, which is where we lost to them, obviously. And I've managed to get a bit of the faith, and I'm going to say to Glenn Hazel, I expect Jack Hazel. I wish I could merge the two of them together. Jack's consistency with Hazel's attributes would be magical. There's a nice early highlight. If they could get a player sent off early, that'd be great, and they might do it. Diogo Dalot has been called over by the ref. This usually means it's a red, and he's gone. Zaniolo has gone off with world-class midfielder, and they've had to bring in Spedilia, so they've already gone to a 4-4-1, I want to say. They're playing a very strange formation here. They're playing a 4-2-2-1, but there's no one on the right-hand side, so what we're going to do with that in mind is if they've got no one on the right hand side, we are going to exploit that side, and we're going to get overlaps on that side because they've got no one guarding the right hand side. So let's go and exploit that. Play Maria is going to have a good game today then. This is a really big chance now that United have lost a man. Maria bends it, great save by De Gea. Glenn Hazel, oh, he's offside. Of course he's offside. He's always bloody offside. We don't score a lot of goals, and that's one of the problems of the team. For the 5 goals that we've conceded, it means that we don't actually score much because our goal difference isn't actually that high in comparison to someone like City's. We've only scored the 5th most goals in the league, which for the team that's top isn't brilliant, but we're giving ourselves a chance just by being so defensively solid, and we have got the ball here and looking to get on the break. Maria, great ball into Glenn Hazel. Please, mate, must be. My God, the amount of one-on-ones he misses. What is his composure? I need to know. I need to see what his composure is. 16. Doesn't flipping feel like it. Okay, now here's the chance to spread it. Vile does spread it over, and now we've got a one-on-one situation here. Paleo Maria dinks it to the back post. Alves whips it across. No one there. Paleo tee it back. He whips the ball in. Navarro. Hazel! Oh, what a block. What a block. You absolutely joking. What a block that is. We are pressuring him now, and we are dominating this left-hand side of the pitch. Navarro. Fila. Into player Maria, finds Goretzka. Goretzka, good ball back to Fila. This is great overlapping play from Fila. He whips in. Hazel, fix it! Oh, over the bar. He's getting closer. I can feel it. Today is going to be the day. Come on, Glenn. I believe in you, Glenn. And they've got their backs up against the wall according to the commentary, and it feels like it for the majority of this half. We're still unbeaten, don't forget, in the league. 15 games gone, and at this stage 10, 5 and 0. It'd be mightily impressive if we can carry that on, especially when we're playing a team as big as United. But this needs to be a win. This will be such an opportunity missed if we don't make the most of this. For God's sake, we have to make the most of this. I'm going to say I'm far from pleased with what I've just seen from this team. We should be ahead. Leon Goretzka carrying a knock, so I'm going to take him off. And on comes... I'm going to go for it. I'm going to bring on Joey Tossum. I'm going to move Navarro back into the midfield. I'm going to get him playing as an advanced playmaker on attack. Alves and Stout on the right for the time being, but Santiago Gaetan will definitely come on. If not, we might even go 2 up top and bring Jack Lancaster on, partner him up with Hazel as Liverpool take the lead against Watford. Glenn Hazel's playing at 6.4, and I'm just beginning to get so frustrated with him. I'm getting so irritated with him at the moment. He's just not playing to the standard I need. It would be so poor. Jerry Tossum here. Great ball into Vile. Vile must hit it. Boom! Antonin Vile! It's his 3rd goal of the season, and where Hazel where Hazel fails, Vile succeeds. Get in! What a goal this is. Jerry Tossum, I bring him on, he bags an assist. We just finally get the overload. He's got so much time and space. De Gea completely flat-footed. What a finish by the one truly world-class player we have in this side. Unbelievable. Tossum finds Pelé Maria. That's a foul, surely. It looks like a foul. I think the referee's going to go and review the footage before anything. I'm going to quickly set Glenn Hazel to our penalty taker. This is the chance to get him back on the score sheet, because I don't think he's in our penalty takers at the moment. Spadalia is the culprit. Are we going to get ourselves a penalty to go 2-0 up? The penalty is given after the review, and is Glenn Hazel going to step up to take it? He is. Come on, Glenn. He's only got 9 penalties. But please, Glenn, you have to finish this. Glenn... Great finish. He has got another goal. That is what we needed. It's his 8th goal of the season. Finally off that number 7 mark. It's taken him ages. But finally there. And maybe this will give him a little burst of confidence. Good finish, pal. Well done. This has been such a good game for us, really. We've been able to kind of take our foot off the pedal, relax a little bit, just enjoy ourselves. And no damage done so far. The injury to Goretzka may be the only really low point today. But Glenn Hazel's got a goal, albeit a penalty. Vile's played at an 8.6 because the man is just a legend. And yeah, I just think that we've absolutely battered United here. They made a mistake in kind of switching to that weird formation that they had, where they didn't cover the right-hand side, or the left-hand side for us, rather. I found that completely baffling, and we have made them pay for it. As Alves tees up Miguel, is he going to hit this? Miguel, he does hit it, but it doesn't go anywhere. Only 1 second of time left, and it is blown up. The referee doesn't want to see it anymore. Puts United out of their misery. Another dominant performance for the Villa. And is it time to start talking about a title tilt? Maybe. Let's see how we get on against Liverpool first. So, we are the only game on the Friday night against Liverpool. And if you thought our record against United was bad, it's even worse against Liverpool. They have won 8 of the 10 meetings that we have played them. We've only ever got 1 draw and 1 win against them. But if there's ever a time to turn it around, it is now. There's been a little bit of a change in the lineup today. Christensen's in goal. Fila, Rudiger, Markovic and Bree still remain. But we've changed to a 4-3-3 holding, which means the midfield's had a bit of a shake-up. Miguel is going to come in and play in that defensive midfielder role with Vile and Navarro now in the midfield. 2 playmakers. Navarro as the attacking playmaker and giving him the licence to roam forward. Vile is going to be obviously playing that deep line playmaker role where he sits a little bit deeper. Gaetan also comes back inside on the right hand side because Felipe Alves is suspended for the game, and then it's Maria and Glenn Hazel up front. Hazel obviously fresh off that goal he scored in the last game. Let's hope that he can continue the little bit of goal scoring form. Guy we've got to watch out for. There's plenty all around the team. You look at them and they've just got some phenomenal talent. Salah is still so good in this game. It is unreal. At 32 years of age, he's scored 146 goals in 256 games for Liverpool. It's great that he's stayed at the club all these years. He is now a legendary winger as well. So, one to watch out for. And this boy up here, Pete Rigby, I mean, just the physicals alone are frightening. 18 acceleration, 18 pace, 19 agility. He's small at 5'9" for a footballer, but I mean, yeah, explosive striker, certainly is. Right, away we go. I'm going to passionately say, I'm going to say the same as we did against United. We owe up after what happened in the last match. Let's go get some revenge. Most of the boys remember it because most of them were here. Great tackle there by Vile. Good Matt. He's so good. Honestly, he's one of like the best players I've ever had on FM. I absolutely love him. As Pelea Maria dances through here. Oof! What a shot by Pelea Maria. Unlucky that didn't go in. Great effort. Come on, boys. Sol on the ball finds Nguene, who's a very good player. Pete Rigby isn't going to win many headers, I don't think, against Rudiger, but he will beat him for pace. Great tackle by Rudiger there. What a block. And oh no, Sol Niguez bends it. Great serve of Christensen to turn it around the post. We're having a little period of home pressure here, and we just need to see it out. I believe that's actually the cop end, so let's just try. And let's just try and see this out, shall we? If we can come away from here with a 0-0, I'll be happy. It's mainly about going away to the big grounds. If we can draw a couple of them this year and keep up our home form, which is nothing short of superb, then I think we might be in business for maybe a title tilt this year. They're not having the best day up front here. I have to say, Roberto Firmino has come on for the injured Dani Olmo. So the usual Liverpool front three are all on, but not in the formation you'd imagine. They've just got a Pete Rigby associated with them too. I'm going to say the boys, I'm happy with your performance so far. Keep it up. I'm going to tell Guyton I have a bit of confidence in him because he's played the worst at a 6.4. We've not really gotten the ball and allowed him to do much, to be honest. You know what? Even though it's working, I feel the game's there for the taking a little bit. I'm going to move Navarro into his usual attacking position. I'm going to get Miguel up as well. I'll get him on the box-to-box midfielder role. So we're going back to our normal 4-2-3-1. And let's just see if that sparks Navarro and Guyton into life. I think Guyton's a bit too isolated on that right-hand side. There's a highlight, but we throw the ball straight to Salah, which is never the best idea. Rudiger heads it, Pelea Maria with a great flick on, and oh my god, he got in the way with Miguel there. That's poor. Great ball over the top for Pete Rigby. He's in. Oh my god, he's at the bar. He's hit the beans on toast. I don't believe it. We're beginning to really compete with these big teams, and that is really filling me with confidence, and maybe we can do something special this year, as long as we can keep the big players fit. Your Markovic's, your Rudigers, your Viles, Hazel, Lancaster, Gomez, Navarro. We keep the not Gomez, Guyton, Navarro, Maria. We keep these players fit. There is no reason why we can't really succeed at this level. 4 minutes of added on time. I'm sorry it's going to be another 0-0. Oh my god, I say that. Salah whips it in. Back post. Nguene heads it. No, you jaw. The unbeaten run is going to come to an end in the most bizarre of circumstances. Nguene heads it. Christensen, that's so poor. And Bree mucks his header up all wrong. An absolute gaff between Bree and Christensen there. Is there time for a highlight? We still cannot win at Anfield. As James Bree hits it, Liverpool probably deserve it. Well, they definitely deserve it when you look at that. We just cannot win at Anfield. Christensen gets man of the match, which is understandable, although he cures the gaff. James Bree played at 7, so as you can tell, it was just one of those things. But so unlucky. I'm going to say to the boys, we were underdogs out there, and you gave it your best effort. Good luck, lads. The unbeaten run comes to an end at the hands of my club, or my favourite club. Can't believe it. Oh, this is interesting from Conce Sao, who I thought we can get on. I always like getting on with the Liverpool manager, but he's just said that apparently the media love me because I'm quote happy. I like the sound of my own voice. Apparently that suits the media down to the ground. I wouldn't say that. I don't like the sound of my own voice. Trust me, I have to edit these videos. He won the game, so I don't know what he's moaning about. He got the better of me. Shut the hell up. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play a couple of games off camera, then we're going to get to the Champions League first knockout draw. Obviously, I'll let you know how we get on against CSKA, because however we do against them is going to dictate whereabouts we come in the group. Like I said, a draw will be enough to see us go top, and that's all I've wanted. If we finish top of this group, incredible. You join us, viewers, as we just score our 4th against CSKA Moscow here, and Jerry Tossum has got himself on the score sheet. It's been a pretty end-to-end game, but we've been played very well as Lancaster tees up Tossum there, and it's a wonderful, calm, composed finish into the bottom corner, and that means that we will be topping the group in the Champions League, and hopefully that means we're going to get an easier draw. I wouldn't count on it though. I cannot believe what I've just witnessed. This is some goal by Leon Goretzka as we take on Derby at Villa Park. I mean, just watch this. Fila tees the ball back. Miguel, first time ball. Goretzka must be, I don't know, 30 yards out. I mean, it's beautiful. Oh, okay, maybe it's not as good. That keeping is... let's not talk about it. I won't lie, I don't really want to talk about this. You've seen the name at the top. Jack Grealish has scored against Villa. I mean, I don't want to talk about the defending. I don't want to talk about the keeping. Jack Grealish has just denied Villa 3 points. I am fuming. And guess who hasn't scored today? Guess who's been useless? I genuinely might sell him £67 million down the drain. I genuinely might sell him. So we're finally here, viewers. Sorry it's taken so a while to get here, but, well, actually for you guys it won't have taken a while because I'm going to edit out. For me, this is taking a good 30 minutes because we are like 7 years into the save. Anyway, first Champions League knockout round draw. Let's see who we've got. Real Madrid, so we know we can't get them. We'll be, oh God, that's a big one against Liverpool. Leipzig, I take Leipzig. Against PSG. Inter. Against Bayern. Roma. Against Villa. Okay, we're going to be playing Roma first. And you got Porto, Atletico, Milan United, Barcelona, Chelsea. Big game there. And Juve versus Valencia. So some big games in there. Real Madrid, Liverpool, Barcelona, Chelsea. But the big one, obviously for us, is Roma. And at least we get to play it away first. And that's going to be in February. We will meet before then. Let's aim to meet... actually, I'll tell you what. We'll do the FA Cup third round because we rarely ever do that. So let's have the third round FA Cup game against Bury and then the away game against Brighton the following weekend. That seems like a nice place to stop. We'll see where we are between now and then. We've got the quite hectic Christmas period between now and then where we have 4 games against City, Watford, Arsenal and West Ham. Let's see where we go there. I'm a bit disappointed that we've dropped points in our last few Premier League games. As you can tell, the only win in the last 4 Premier League games was against United, so we really need to buck up our ideas a little bit. The 1-1 draw with Derby has really upset me, but it is what it is. We're still in a very good position. We are 4th in the league and only 2 points off the top, and we're 6 points clear of 5th place Chelsea, 8 clear of 6th place United. So all is not lost. Thank you so much for watching the episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, then please do like, share and subscribe, and until I see you in the next episode, stay cool.